In this video, we're going to talk about the state of the job market a little bit. This is a Reddit thread from somebody in the marketing subreddit asking about getting a job in marketing. It says that I just had a reply from a job application. They had over 1,000 applicants. Is this normal? I'm based in London, and this was a job for the head of marketing. I'm in a similar boat. I also lead a marketing team. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Nick. I've been helping startups and SaaS companies grow their marketing for the better part of 10 years now. Mostly through organic content, but over the years I've helped hire, social media managers, content marketers, helping to grow marketing teams. In my experience these days, it's been a few months since I've added anybody to a team, but these days this is all too common. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of applications that are coming into jobs. That is very real, very true. Even in my own case, if I put up a job, even on Upwork or LinkedIn or Indeed or any of these kind of like mass market job platforms, even within the first few hours, there are hundreds of responses to those jobs, mostly because people are just hitting apply all the way down the list, easy apply or whatever the button is on those websites. But what I will say, I don't think that if you are applying to a marketing job right now and it looks intimidating because there are thousands of people applying to those jobs, I will say that I don't think that you should be deterred. On the opposite end of things, when I get all of those applications, when hundreds or thousands of people come in to apply, in the majority of cases, I hate to say it, but in the majority of cases, the people that are applying for those jobs are just vastly underqualified. And oftentimes, they're not even in the same ballpark of being qualified for the job. It's not like they're just reaching a little bit above their skills. I know everybody kind of does that, right? Where you have a certain skill set or a certain skill level, and then you go, oh, what if I could probably do that a little bit more on top. And that's totally fine. I think everybody should try that when they're job hopping or looking for a new opportunity. But oftentimes I see applications for marketing jobs for people who don't even work in marketing or have no experience, and they're like applying to something with 5 years of minimum experience or 10 years minimum experience. And they're just simply not real job applications. I think one of the Reddit comments that's down here that says, I just hired for 2 roles on my team. They both had over 1,000 applicants, but only about 30% of them were qualified. That's about my experience as well. So out of that 1,000 applicants, or the plus 1,000 that it says on LinkedIn or whatever, only a small percentage of those people are either actually qualified or are even working in the right industry. The second thing that you're going to come across, so whittling that pool down even more a little bit. So we went from 1,000 people down to 300 because most of the applications aren't real or are from people just hitting the easy apply button. Beyond that, what I find is that there is even then an additional kind of skill level gap where people have not been honest about the level or depth of their skills, not just like a little bit off, but I've definitely been in positions before where I've tried to hire something like a technical copy editor or needing somebody that has a lot of technical experience to edit. And we'll get a lot of people that will say, yes, I can do that. Yes, I can do that. Yes, I can do that. And maybe even their skills say it on their profile. But when it comes time to actually doing a test project or the first project of a big sprint of work, they absolutely crumble. They admit either they don't have the skills or something else comes up, or they do the test project and it becomes very evident that they're either using ChatGPT or trying to fake their way into the job somehow. So I would definitely encourage you, if you are thinking about applying to a job right now, even though there is a really competitive job market at the moment, at the time of making this video, I would still encourage anybody interested in a position online, do not be intimidated by the number of current applicants that it says are in there, because they're either not real, or the people who are real are reaching so far above maybe where their current skill set is in hopes of trying to land a better opportunity. Then when it comes down to it and they're being tested actually on the work itself, they kind of fall apart. So I don't know what the percentage is, maybe like 10 or 15% of these are real applicants, at which point in time, other considerations, maybe salary, location, expectations around the role, the depth of the role, the length of a contract, all of those things may expand or whittle down the job pool even more. So yeah, in very very short order, I think if you are interested in working in marketing, there is still an enormous need from tons and tons of tech companies and startups at the moment who are trying to figure out marketing and bringing their product to market for the first time. I think there's an endless supply of potential jobs that are coming up in that realm. ChatGPT cannot just take marketing jobs away. It might be able to help or facilitate some of those creative projects, get the ideas flowing, but at the end of the day, somebody still has to execute on the decision, has to follow through on the project, track the KPIs, track the progress, all of the really in the weeds marketing work that comes with running a marketing organization. So all of that to say, don't get discouraged in the job market. I think there's tons of people in this thread, hundreds of comments in this thread, or nearly 100 comments in this thread of people chiming in saying basically the same thing, that even though those numbers can get really big and intimidating, it is not the be-all, end-all of a job application. So still put it out there. I encourage everybody to still apply. I'll see you in the next video for more marketing advice and marketing career kind of stuff. If you're facing a marketing problem, be sure to leave it down in the comments below, and I'll try to address it in the next video. Take it easy.